Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Addo with you on a phenomenal 10-race Sunday card. 225 in the Rainbow is the estimated pool kicking off in race number 5. We've got strong dirt and turf racing, some really good maidens as well. And Pete Aiello is upstairs with the track and weather conditions.
The weather is perfect again today. Sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 70s. The main track fast, the turf course firm. In race 1 on turf at a 1-mile trip, scratch the 1, St. Joe Louis, and scratch the 6, Ironman Jimmy. Racing at Gulfstream. Outside, Hendrickson gets the first call and looks to clear the inside traffic. Admiral's Wave moving to him from the far outside gate. Away in the top flight is Haberdashery. Cryptoman's between horses. Out 3 wide goes Summer Storm Strick, and out the back is the Mars. They charge to the first turn. It's Hendrickson over to the rail for Zayas, and on top 3 parts of length, Admiral's Wave is second. At the rail, Haberdashery is now third from a covered-up Cryptoman in fourth. The Mars made it up to second last, and now the trailer is Summer Storm Strick. The opening quarter was 24-4. They have less than 6 furlongs to run on the race. Now 3 wide and on a tugging move is Cryptoman to go after Hendrickson, who's setting a soft pace. Admiral's Wave is between horses in third. At the rail, Haberdashery with the Mar, and Summer Storm Strick is last. So it's a mid-race move for Cryptoman, and the favorite is on to put a neck in front. Right back at him is the second choice, Hendrickson, through a 49 2/2 mile. Admiral's Wave is now third from the Mar in fourth, and it's Haberdashery and Summer Storm Strick. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Hendrickson with the benefit of the inside. Right alongside is Cryptoman. Their heads apart. Cryptoman now shoves the neck in front. Hendrickson asked to counterpunch from second. Admiral's Wave and the Mars still very much part of this. They're third and fourth as they reach the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 1:12 3. They're off the turn, and Cryptoman has come away with the lead. At the rail, Summer Storm Strick, Hendrickson, the Mar. They're all right there. They come past the 8th pole. Here comes the Mar on the outside. The Mar is 7-1, and he's hit the front now. The Mar and jockey Fernando Jara to win going away. Admiral's Wave is up for second. Cryptoman's in a show photo that I think he wins over Hendrickson. Then Summer Storm Strick in 136 2. And they're off. Excellent start for the favorite. Patty's having fun, and the first-timer is right to the early lead. From between horses for the thrill, Miss Athletic gets away in the top flight and tries to go up and badger the favorite. Meanwhile, Goes On was tightened up badly for Racing Room and got shuffled back. So did Red Hot Spark. Masvino's off the speed with Cosmic Symphony toward the rail as they move now to the far turn. Patty's having fun with rail position and the lead. She's a length and a half in front of Miss Athletic on the chase, second for the thrill, third. Sandwedge is fourth from Goes On, then back to Masvino. Trying to wind it up from the back is Red Hot Spark ahead of Holy Kingdom and Cosmic Symphony. 5/16 away, Patty's having fun. She has the lead by 2.5. Goes On has made a big move to get all the way into second. On her back is Red Hot Spark. The 3 favorites now 1, 2, 3 with the first timer to catch. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Patty's having fun. Indeed, she's looking good here, an 1/8 of a mile out. Vasquez keeps her to her business, and she's well clear. Goes On tries to hold off Red Hot Spark for second, but one look was all it took for Patty's having fun. Patty's having fun, the daughter of St. Patrick's Day, to win by 5. Red Hot Spark is up for second. Goes On ran third. Sandwedge is fourth in 106 1. They're off in the Curlin, Florida Derby. After 3 quarters in 1:12 1, Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable.
Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda.
And they're off. Slow to start, Silver Moonlight. Quick to break was Lady Max, who heads off for the early advantage, and Lady Max is now 2 on top. Splitting horses, Danzit moves into second. Up on the outside, Tinky Abario. Lori Blue is at the rail. The two at the back are Tap My Bell and Silver Moonlight. And the run to the half-mile point, the leader is Lady Max. In front to half a length, Danzit is there second. Up to the center, that's Tinky Abario now third. Lori Blue is at the rail in fourth. Up to fifth goes Tap My Bell, and Silver Moonlight is last. Around the far turn at the 5/16, Lady Max has the lead 3/4 of a length. In between horses, Danzit driven to try to get to her. 3 wide, Tinky Abario now third. Up to fourth, Lori Blue, then Tap My Bell. Nothing at all from Silver Moonlight as they reach the top of the stretch. There's a 1/4 mile left to go, and at this point, Tinky Abario's the one to beat. Fighting back toward the rail, Lady Max. In between horses, it's Danzit running home from fourth, and Tap My Bell off the turn in the stretch drive. Fighting back, Lady Max with an inside lane is still in front. Tinky Abario tries to get back on terms. These two well clear. The others a 16th remaining. Lady Max dead game. Tinky Abario is now back to second as Lady Max comes back to win it. Lady Max 3/4 of a length better than Tinky Abario. Danzit third, then Lori Blue and Tap My Bell 112 flat. They're off and running. Maptitude started well from an inside draw. Out in the center, here's the class dropping Real Talk forward lead position. Float On comes away in third. Outside fourth, Scaramanga, and Lunasima, the late runner, is at the back of the field. They go through the first 1/8 of a mile with Real Talk to target. Maptitude second, Scaramanga third, Float On fourth, and Lunasima is last. The race to the half-mile point. Paco Lopez riding for Joe Orsino. It's Real Talk through a 23-second, very reasonable opening quarter speed. Stacked and packed behind him because of that slow pace as Lunasima moves up wide for Edwin G. all the way up into a joint second. In between horses, Scaramanga, then Maptitude and Float On. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Lunasima is going on the move, and right now he's going for it. It's Lunasima to take the lead at the 3 furlong point, trying to fight back with inside position as Real Talk second. Up to the outside, Float On is now third, dropping back Scaramanga. Maptitude's bid was short-lived as they reached the top of the lane. They went the half in 46 1/5 of a second. Lunasima has the lead off the turn. Paco comes off the inside with Real Talk, floating out Float On, who's now third, and they straighten for the drive. Lunasima, he has a big late kick, and he's already in front, so you have to think this one's over. It's Real Talk trying to hold on to second from Float On in third. 3-2 on Lunasima, handily by 5 in the end. Real Talk does cling to the place from Float On in third. Maptitude finished fourth, 123-3. And they're off. Good start. Level beginning, in fact, with at the rail, Victor's Valiant, the first to break the line. Splitting horses, here's Frank's Art. Awesome Crusader into the top flight. Alley Bears on the far outside. Headstrong, very much so, as Motivo. Down at the rail goes Citizen K. In between horses, that's the favorite Back Chat. He's committed to a wide run around this first turn. The early trailer is Mr. Bryzel. The early leader is Victor's Valiant and jockey Misael Jaramillo. They get a lead of a half a length through a 23-3 opening quarter. Frank's Art is tugging while second, and Back Chat is 3 wide in the air on the outside third. Tucked in toward the rail, it's Citizen K. He's well spotted, only a length and a half off, a pretty reasonable pace. Awesome Crusader between horses. Then Ali Bear ahead of Mr. Bryzel, and after fighting the rating, Motivo finally settles down, but he settles down last of all here as they go to the half-mile point. They went to half in 47-1, as the leader is still Victor's Valiant. On top 3 parts of a length, Frank's Art is second. Blue Blinkers of Backchat 3 wide and third. At the rail, that's Citizen K fourth. Awesome Crusader is fifth from Mr. Bryzel and Alley Bear, and still at the back is Motivo. They have 5/16 remaining. They have Victor's Valiant to catch. Turning up the heat, Frank's Art is second, looking for room, Citizen K. He needs some place to go. Zayas trying to figure it out through 3/4 in 1:11 and 1. Off the turn and the stretch drive, the leader now is Backchat, loose for the drive, Citizen K. Charging hard to challenge in between horses, Mr. Bryzel. Awesome Crusader over the top, hitting the front late, Citizen K. He tripped out nicely and will get the job done. Citizen K by 3 in the end. Up for second, Awesome Crusader. Back to third was Backchat. Then Victor's Valiant, 134 and 3. And they're off. Step slow to break was Goodstone. Good start from between for Mecca-Lee, and unequivocally these two head out. Bold Ambition into the top flight. These three are quickest. Carentan gets away to race in fourth from Goodstone, and Bivol is last of all. The speed is on early, with unequivocally taking plenty of pace pressure from Mecca-Lee, who's in the two-path second, out 3 wide. Bold Ambition is now third from Goodstone, who moves into a tracking spot in fourth. 2 back to Carentan in fifth, and the trailer a long way is Bivol. Around the forward turn, they went 22 and 2 for the opening quarter. Up front, it's still unequivocally their 3 parts of a length. Mecca-Lee is second, Bold Ambition third. Underway from the outside, Goodstone. He's shown some open racetrack by Edgard Zayas as they run to the top of the stretch. Unequivocally, he's been hard used. And here come the other 2 favorites, Bold Ambition and Goodstone. They're 3 and 4 wide. Long shot Mecca-Lee tries to spoil the party, and they're at the top of the stretch. They went 46 and 2 for the opening half mile. Still plenty of hopes here from the between horses. It's Mecca-Lee's 25 to 1. He just put a head in front. He put away unequivocally. He has to deal with Bold Ambition and Goodstone down the center. Final 16th of a mile. Mecca-Lee is all hard. He's digging in here. They can't get by him. Mecca-Lee and Amisael Jaramillo spring a 25 to 1 upset. Close then for second, Bold Ambition or Goodstone in 112 and 2. And they're off. Bounced around at the break was Gillaroo, as last episode broke a bit outward. In the middle, it's American Kestrel who gets the first call and will get a pretty easy early lead from last episode, who's away in second. In the middle, that's Tina Ballerina, who situates herself in third from Spirit in the Mist, who's now fourth. Gillaroo is next in front of Pacific Front. Street View, the early trailer in the run to the first turn. It's American Kestrel, who's a bit keen on the top end, setting the tone by 2 lengths over Tina Ballerina in second. Race favorite last episode is third at the rail, followed fourth by Spirit in the Mist, then Gillaroo, who's at the rail about 6 lengths behind. Paired off at the back are Pacific Front and Street View. The quarter time was 23 and 4. Over racing up front, it's Luca Panici and American Kestrel off the lead now by 5. Tina Ballerina is second from last episode in third. Street View on a backstretch brush now into fourth. Back to fifth, Spirit in the Mist. Then Gillaroo, and held up at the back is Pacific Front. Separated by 9 lengths in the run through a 47 1/2 mile. The leader, American Kestrel, she's been in front from the word go and is 3 lengths in clear of Tina Ballerina in second. Street View gets started ahead of last episode, and Street View is now 3 wide in third. Last episode shuffled to fourth. Jillaroo is underway for Bravo between horses, out 3 wide Pacific Front, and far back to Spirit in the Mist. They reach the top of the stretch with American Kestrel still going, Tina Ballerina and Street View on the attack toward the inside last episode. Trying to run home is Jillaroo. There's an 1/8 of a mile left. Long shot, still 1-2. Tina Ballerina rallies forward to take the lead. Back to second, American Kestrel. Jillaroo, Pacific Front levels off late. Final 16th of a mile. She's 30-1 and she's home first. Tina Ballerina wins. Close then for second, either Jillaroo or Pacific Front in 1:40.4. And they're up. Bank Frenzy broke sharply to the outside, but was away alertly. Cacciatore has speed, so does Eastside Cool, moving to challenge. Away in fourth is Copper Master, followed inside by Mailman Money. Then it's Thought. The early trailer is the late-running veteran, Noble Drama. Out of the chute, onto the main track. Cacciatore has a narrow advantage over Eastside Cool, and out in the middle, it's Bank Frenzy. Angled off the inside, Mailman Money races into fourth, followed fifth by Thought. Dropping back to sixth is Copper Master. And at the back, the trailer is Noble Drama. Less than 5/8 from the wire, the opening quarter was 24-1, and the leader is still Cacciatore, taken on inside by Eastside Cool. Their heads apart. Bank Frenzy is now third. Fourth at the rail is Mailman Money. 3 back to Thought. Then it's Copper Master, and out the back is Noble Drama. They make their way now to the final half mile. The opening half was 46-4. They put on some speed in that second quarter, and Cacciatore has had enough of Eastside Cool and strides clear. Bank Frenzy driven in third. Back to fourth, it's Mailman Money. There's really nothing much running home from the back as the favorite tries to get away. They move to the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile from home. Cacciatore's been hard used, but he has the lead. Bank Frenzy is second. Underway from the back is Noble Drama. White Cap far outside. Copper Master tries to run with him, but they all have a ton of ground to make up if they want to beat Cacciatore, who's an 1/8 of a mile from home with one danger, and that's himself. Cacciatore by 8, by 9. He's still well clear. Noble Drama running home with Copper Master to try to complete the try. Thoughts between horses, but at 4-5, Cacciatore is easy money. He won by 6. Noble Drama's up for second. Third was Copper Master in 1:37-1. They're off. They're off. Candy Gray was a bit slow into stride, so was Just Great at the back. Excellent start for Caress, who heads out for the early advantage. She leads 3/4 of a length over Dot in second. Into third goes Muchia, moving out the rail. Just Great into the top flight. Bell's Bluebell is next. Jayana's on the outside. Candy Gray is second last in the White Cap, and the trailer is Tally's River. In the run to the half-mile point, here's Paco and Just Great up to challenge Caress for the top. Their heads apart, a length better than Dot, who sticks with them 3 wide into third. Gap of 2.5 to Bell's Bluebell, who goes by Muchia. Then back to this favorite, Candy Gray. She's about 7 or 8 lengths behind, working ahead of Jayana, and Tally's River is last. They round the far turn at the 5/16. Dot and Caress continue to spar, dropping back quickly. Just Great This favorite, Candy Gray, she's hard at work and she has too much to do, it appears, because she's not gaining any ground at all right now through a 46 2/2 mile. Off the turn on the stretch drive, here comes Bell's Bluebell with the fresh legs and the purple colors down the center. Dot and Caress bracing for the oncoming Bell's Bluebell. Bell's Bluebell roused forward by Joe Bravo. Up to take the lead now at 9-1. Give it to Bell's Bluebell. A length in the end. On second was Dot. Third was Caress. Jayana's fourth in 1:12 2. And runners away. Favorite Charge Off was away quickly and reaches out for part of the early pace. Moving out the rail, here's Noble Tiger on the go. Away in third as We Got This. Down inside goes Cloak and Dagger. Moving up and around horses quickly is long shot Rag Special. Rag Special going after Noble Tiger in the run to the first turn. Charge Off is happy where he is. He's third behind the embattled duo. Moving out the rail, it's Cloak and Dagger. Then it's We Got This in front of Joint Resolution, who's mid-flight. Flat Cap is on his outside as they're stringing right out here. They're a length and a half better than Teofimo and Tufnell. Then it's another length and a half back to Muntalik. A large gap to the two laggards at the back, and they are both Rebel Jackson and Baltic Prince. Down the backstretch they go, 23-1 for the opening quarter. Rag Special doing entirely too much, entirely too soon. He's on top by almost a length now from Noble Tiger in second through a half of 46 3. Charge Off is now third, waiting his turn with Cloak and Dagger out the rail fourth. Joint Resolution's had a good flow to chase. He's into fifth now, three better than We Got This. Then comes Tufnell and Flat Cap with Muntalik. Forget about Rebel Jackson and Baltic Prince. Around the far turn they go. They reach the top of the stretch with Noble Tiger on to take over. Working harder but trying to go after him as Charge Off from second through three quarters in 1:10 4. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Noble Tiger and jockey Sonny Leone clear by 2.5. Here's the run from Joint Resolution, who's finishing up pretty well. Joint Resolution starts to gather in Noble Tiger. Charge Off's been defeated. Joint Resolution to the top. Joint Resolution wins. Second, Noble Tiger. Third was Charge Off. Well clear of We Got This, who's in a fourth place photo with Muntalik in 1:34 2.
And that's a wrap on the 10-race Sunday card. We'll take a few days off. We'll be back with you on Thursday. A traditional 110 first post, 8 of them on tap, and we hope to see you out here at beautiful Gulfstream Park.